Allen setting up to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Into traffic, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally, you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
That's Jefferson. He's got it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. We're through 1 quarter of this opening. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Here's Allen. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll try and punch it in. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Another chance for him. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying another one deep. That's caught at the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd and 8. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
This finds Smith. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They kick the running back in motion. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That one hits for 30. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st down, Allen. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll run here on 1st down. This is ahead for about 5. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. Gets this to Kincaid. He's still going at the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Running back sent in motion. Rolling left, behind some time, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings take a 20-zip lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop it behind the line.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Headed out right. He's got it deep downfield. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears drop the lead back to 13. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. It's Allen out of the pistol. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down throw for Allen. Vacates quickly left side. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Allen. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running it now out of the gun. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Christian Harris on the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he got what he could there, rolling to the 14. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Allen on 3rd and short. That's caught for the 1st. And this is down all the way to the 3.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. We'll see what the 1st half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Kickoff taken at the 3. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
1st and 10, here's Allen. He stays up. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's on the move. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Now Allen going to the air. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
A couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Allen to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
The give now out of the shotgun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds Kincaid. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Hand off to the back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Give now to the running back. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for two. Allen looking to throw this. And that pass is complete for two, and their lead grows further.
We say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two, but that risk pays off.
Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Blown. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
From the 34. He finds Kincaid. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Chris Braswell there for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Addison going to motion over left. 2nd and 10 now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the mark. Offense to the line for second down. Here's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Third and 4 coming up now. Toss now to the short side. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
While they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate, don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
Fields on first down. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Complete to Pearsall. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going right side, Harris with it. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Out of the shotgun, Fields has the connection to Odunze. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Fields on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete.
Hey, Kay, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Blitz coming here, Allen. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Here's a give up the middle. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings looking like they'll start this season with a win. Second down now, 7 to go. Now a give running right. Down to the 10. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Fields throwing here. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Fields out of the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Fields now on 3rd. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They do snap it. Here's Fields. Escapes out to the left. And he'll get it up to the 44. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A handoff for Harris, run, fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. It's Allen out of the pistol. On the move, headed right. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it's going to be Bears football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he'll fight for what he can to the 15. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. Here's Harris. And he's brought down for a loss. And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.